Hello, my hyena friends. I don't think I've read for you in a while. Maybe not ever. In any case, the hyena is a fire sign, a fire element. Fire element. I don't do astrology. Yes, and the hyena is your significator today. So if you relate to this, well, let's see where it goes. Humor, wit, sarcasm. The hyena personality is a jokester and crowd pleaser, but below the surface there are unfulfilled dreams to be realized. When the hyena card appears, it's time to reflect on your reliance on sarcasm and humor to express your truth. Are you using jokes to hide old resentments in relationships, or to mask things that you feel uncomfortable discussing? What would happen if you took your goals seriously, or yourself seriously? When in balance, charming, witty, fun to be around. When out of balance, scrappy, petty, suspicious. To bring into balance, sobriety. Well, that's a challenging beginning. If you do indeed have issues with sobriety. So next we have the tea leaf cards, and these are to help you determine whether or not this is your reading. So we have a stubborn, aggressive person. I could easily see that being you as the hyena, especially if there's sobriety issues. Next we have dealings or relationship with a woman, or it could be you. But we also have romances in the air. So this could be your person on your mind. Successfully overcoming a problem, but good news, these are temporary problems. And time to act. So that's interesting. What is it you feel like you need to act on? Which one do I want to go with? I know. This one. Sticking with the animal theme, I forget the name of this deck. Anyway, what is it that you feel it's time to act on? Or you fear it's time to act on? Oh dear. Well, not dear. It's not bad. It's actually good. It's a big shift. Your first card out is the Eight of Swords in reverse. So you are freeing yourself from a mental prison. However, predictably, this is causing an ending. So, the Eight of Swords is about the mental prison, the beliefs, thoughts, these are societal, familial, cultural programming, beliefs, mores, things that have been programmed into you since you were a child, a very young child. And you are figuring out that they're not real, and they can only imprison you if you let them imprison you. Ooh. And we have the Queen of Wands. I was thinking, this sounded very wandsy to me, although the sobriety issue is a bit more cups. But why is the Queen of Wands here? Are you the Queen of Wands? Two of Cups came out. So there is the potential for a really significant heart connection, which is not surprising. You have romances in the air. So is the Queen of Wands the person that on your mind or heart? We have Eight of Wands. Well, there's the desire to move for movement, or the hope for movement. Something, news, communication, could be action. But now we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Oops. Oh dear. We have a Knight of Swords in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse. All right, Page of Cups in reverse. So, I'm inclined to think you are the Queen of Wands. Again, no gender in tarot. You can be, doesn't matter to me whether the name or image appears masculine or feminine. It can refer to either person, just as the so-called masculine and so-called feminine traits are simply human traits, and calling them masculine or feminine is part of this social programming that we need to do away with. They are simply human traits, and king and queen are just simply different aspects of all of us. Okay. Knight of Swords in reverse. This is not somebody who is trustworthy. This is somebody who probably has temper issues, and it's not at all surprising. They don't see things clearly. Maybe they have some sobriety issues as well. There's definitely problems with working with this person, communicating with this person, trying to, I don't know what you might be working on. The Page of Cups suggests a romance, of course, and it's underneath the Two of Cups. So it may be that this person, what's strongest in them right now is their Knight of Swords in reverse and their Page of Cups in reverse. So there is this timidity and immaturity underlying this. They're probably covering it up with a lot of this apparent forcefulness and tendency to take action without thinking things through. So impulsiveness. Eight of Wands. This is a real mismatch. So the Nine of Wands in the upright is feeling pretty beat up by life. Weary, wary, and injured, hurt, wounded. So I see this Queen of Wands is breaking free of this is social programming, and that's bringing about an end to probably a variety of things in your life, which I suspect you're the hyena person. But if you were hoping for something with this person down here, they're not remotely ready. And they will leave you feeling even more beat up, wounded, wary, and weary. They simply aren't capable of what you are wanting from them. If you wanted news or communication from them, I'm not seeing any changes here, any maturing. All right, let's see what the universe has to say about all this. Or about you in particular. Since you should really have your focus on yourself. Oh, wow, that's different. Interesting. I think you're supposed to be focusing on living your best life. We have heart and mind, so heart-mind coherence, compassionate wisdom, mindfulness, intellect and emotional balance, authentic decision-making, wholeness, integration. So for the moon, intuition, subconscious, fantasy, romance, psyche, affection, recognition, invitation, sensuality, artistic, and a term I don't care to use. But we have also on top of this Queen of Wands, Ladybug, a vibrant, abundant life. I see really good things coming your way. But getting from here, the subconscious, to heart and mind coherence is going to take some work. I don't know if you genuinely have a sobriety problem or not. There are so many ways to be addicted these days, especially with social media. You know, you can be addicted to your phone. You can be addicted to social media itself. You can be addicted to gaming. Anyway, there's a lot of work for you to do, but I see you headed towards a happy, vibrant, abundant life, which is really, really nice. I'm not sure about this person that on your heart. It looks like you want something pretty conventional. Or you're at least aware that you need to work on your programming. Yes. Reinventing yourself. So you are aware that you need to work on your programming. Maybe start thinking outside the box, but you also recognize that it's going to take a while, that you have to start small, take small steps, cultivate the garden. You can't just plant the seeds and then walk away. Well, you could, but that's not the path to success. Obstacle, problem, block, cold, indifferent, barrier, interruption, delays, stubborn, yeah. And this is all on top of the person on your heart. The recovery of an item, health, money, friendship, relationship, enthusiasm, energy. So yeah, there's lots of obstacles to this. Interesting. Holy crap. It says divine masculine. You have the moon and the sun. All right, so we have the spiritually advanced one, and we have the material or the spiritually oriented one and the materially oriented one. That's how I think of them. And there's a yes here. I mean, but is that... I'm really not comfortable with making predictions about the future. You may be thinking, you're a tarot card reader. Isn't that what you do? Not really. I use the tarot or oracle cards in this case to promote my own growth, to promote, I hope, the growth and healing of others, to help you learn about yourself. I think that it's most useful for that, for self-reflection, for understanding some things about what's going on in your life and yourself that you haven't looked at, haven't been willing to look at. You have a lot of threes here. So 31, 32, 33. You have two 31s. You also have 21, 22, 23. So it looks to me like, you know, sequence of numbers like that, you're at least headed in the right direction. But you do understand you have to embrace change, I hope, and that it's going to take a while. But you're definitely headed towards something really wonderful. Challenge the status quo, longevity, regal, proud, opportunity, new hope, clear vision and perspective regarding past, present, and future. That's a wonderful place to be in. Yeah. Oh, 8 of Wands. Okay. Let's get you the last message. I'm going with the... Oh, I'll tarot card out. The Shaman Oracle, Mystical Shaman Oracle. Oh, that's amazing. That's unbelievable. Look at this. You got 2 eagles. You also got the medicine wheel. I can't believe it. 2 eagles. Well, I assume eagles mean something to you. If you want to look up what eagles mean spiritually, aside from what I'm about to read to you, and this one already told you, I think you should stop and first think about, what do eagles mean to you? You know, just the first thoughts off the top of your head. What do you think of when you think of eagles? What do they mean to you? Do that before you go looking for what somebody else has to say, because the meaning that is coming to you first is the one that applies the most to you, most likely. So if you want to stop the video here and write down your thoughts on this before I read it, that would probably be a good idea, because I am going to go ahead and read it now, so capture your own thoughts and feelings on it first. All right, 16, the eagle. The essence. Eagle comes from the east, the place of the rising sun, of new beginnings. Holy crap, right next to the sun card. Well, you did not actually get new beginnings. You got small beginnings. All right, from the place of rising sun, new beginnings, she soars high in the sky, sees the smallest detail with clarity, without losing track of the bigger picture, and nests in the high mountains. For eagle, there are no obstacles, only opportunities. That's funny. This is the mountain, and it says obstacles. Okay. So eagle nests in the high mountains. For eagle, there are no obstacles, only opportunities. She calls you to ascend, to acquire perspective, so you can fly wing to wing with great spirit. The invitation. Have you become trapped in your daily routine and feel you do not know where to go and what to do next? Have you lost your sense of purpose? Eagle invites you to take a deep breath and spread your wings. When was the last time you opened them? Eagle reminds me that your spirit was born to soar to the heavens. As you contemplate choices, ask yourself, do I want to live in a chicken coop, sheltered from life, counting the regular feedings? Or do I want to soar like an eagle? If the answer is the latter, then you must accept Eagle's invitation and embrace the courage that will help you choose freedom. You will be required to change a great deal. The medicine. It is time to see through the eyes of eagle. Let your vision of the whole and its parts become laser-like and set your priorities straight. What did you come to do in this life? Did you come to climb up the ladder of financial or social success? Did you come to become a better person, to heal your heart, and to realize your essential self? What is your divine mission here on earth? No more excuses. Of course you do not have enough time, enough money, or enough sleep. Yet the time is now to fly to your chosen purpose. Oh. See? The lion. Time to act. The time is now to fly to your chosen purpose. If you postpone it, you are betraying yourself. Look through the eyes of the eagle and consider every obstacle an opportunity. Where you set your intention is where you'll end up. Free yourself and live your highest destiny. Fly. Okay, now we have 35. The medicine wheel. The essence. The medicine wheel is a sacred hoop with the 4 cardinal directions well marked. It represents the cycle of life, the cycles of nature, and the circular pattern of our cosmos. It has been used for millennia in indigenous cultures to bring harmony and well-being to the village. Its directions symbolize the 4 steps the shaman takes to become a person of power and wisdom. The invitation to manifest clear blue skies in your life. It is important that you take a look at certain aspects of your being. Enter the medicine wheel from the south and reflect on how you are still clinging to events from the past. Continue to the west and notice what relationships are toxic and drain your energy. Step into the north and ask yourself, do I know my passion and show it? End at the east direction, visualizing how you want to live the next chapter of your life. It is up to you how much time you spend in each direction, minutes, days, or months. But when you are done, make sure to step outside the wheel and contemplate your journey. The medicine. You must not postpone your healing journey any longer. It can be difficult to start, but you must find the inner strength to step into the medicine wheel, or you may lose your opportunity. There are many ways and many paths. Choose the one you resonate most with. Once you have found it, the only mistake you can make is to not follow it. Go boldly. So, hyena person. It seems that truth and healing are your destiny. And you are being called to start your journey now. So that's a wonderful thing. I do think it will lead to that abundant life that we were talking about up here. I don't know. It's interesting, the recovery. The return of what's yours. So trust that what is yours will come back to you. It is a boomerang. All right. I am wishing you all the best on your journey, on your clarity of vision and perspective and healing. It looks like you will get there. Good luck.